Let's bring in our think tank. Joining us tonight, trial attorney, big case Michael Jaafar is with us. Great to see everyone. I want to put this statement back up and get your reactions to it. The statement from Mangione's attorney. While claiming to protect against murder, the federal government moves to commit the premeditated state-sponsored murder of Luigi. By doing this, they are defending the broken, immoral, and murderous healthcare industry that continues to terrorize the American people. What do you think, Mike?
I'm glad you asked me that question, Vinny. Here's my answer. I've lost all respect for Luigi Mangione's attorney. I've lost all respect. The number of times I've said anything negative publicly about a colleague when I was on court TV is twice in the last 3 years. This is the third time. I've lost all respect for her. I've said consistently that her client deserves to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. He deserves a defense. He deserves his day in court to be protected under the Constitution like any other citizen. But the people that are supporting him and that are outside of the courthouse chanting are not doing it because they think he's innocent. It's because they think he's guilty, right? That's what they're doing. But I just said these are just crazy people, right? I've always said that they are dumb with a capital D. But his attorney, a fellow colleague, to be putting it like this man lost his life. He had 2 young kids. Right? So you're gonna say something to inflame the potential jury pool with a stupid statement like that, just a dumb statement. I hope she hears me. I hope she knows I said it. That's a dumb statement, and that's very, 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 very irresponsible for an attorney. You should know better. Yeah, I disagree with my colleague. I think she was just being sinister. I think she was being irresponsible. I'm good with everything else in her statement up until she made the dumb remark about the insurance industry. Has nothing to do with it. A man was murdered with 2 kids. Had nothing to do with anything else.
And it seems, I can't tell, I'll get up there so I'll be able to tell you firsthand, but it looks like they've pushed them away from where they used to be near the green, which was like 1 block over. Karen Read would arrive, her supporters would be right next to her, and then she would kind of walk through that canyon of support, making her way into the courtroom, courthouse. But now, it seems they've been pushed down a different street. They've reconfigured things a little bit, and obviously supporters not happy about it. Let's bring back in our think tank, Mike Jaafar. Mike, that last attorney introducing herself, Victoria George, she was on the jury in the first case. She was an alternate juror. She didn't deliberate, but she sat in the jury box for the last trial. She's now a proud member of that defense team. What are your thoughts?
You know, that bothers me a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with it. I hate Karen Read. I detest Karen Read. I fully expect her to get convicted in this trial.
There's a lot of negativity coming out of you tonight, Mike.
You know what? Here's the thing. In my career, I've defended my fair share of narcissists. But man, I've never seen a more arch narcissist defendant than Karen Read, and I know why they physically moved the jury, because a crying member of John O'Keefe's family and his best friend cried after the first trial, and they said that they heard that the jurors who were deliberating heard free Karen Read chants in their ears the whole entire 27 hours while they were deliberating. Right? This woman has spun up an entire community. I despise this woman, this alternate juror. I really want to see what they thought, what they heard in the entire deliberation, right? Some of them even say, we were unanimous. Give me a break. You were deliberating. This Judge Beverly could only sent you back twice. And both times you came back and said, we're hopelessly deadlocked. But the whole time you were unanimous on murder too. Give me a break. I think this whole thing is a farce. And I really hope Karen Read gets convicted. And this juror who's now on her defense team, I hope I have a debate with this woman one day at some sort of a conference, because I have some very specific opinions about that conduct.
Mike Jaafar, your thoughts?
One time we had a jury consultant consult us and told us to pick a jury, just ask one question. How do you get the flu? You'll get one of 2 answers. A, people will tell you I get the flu because I shake people's hands and they give me the flu. The other person will tell you I'm not eating right, I'm not dieting, I'm not sleeping well, I'm not taking my vitamins, it's totally my fault, I should take care of my shape better. The second person takes responsibility, the first person doesn't. So if you're Hank Brennan, you want to make sure you get the second type of juror. You don't want flat earthers. You don't want people on there who are complete morons, because those are the people who will buy in to the Karen Read defense theory. That's what I would be worried about.
Big case Mike going hard tonight. Wow. Okay. Great job, everyone. Great to have you aboard as we begin the retrial of the century.